Not me,
Okay.
but
A recording.
tree seasoning.
Let's make a note here. Make sure Darian Baker does not around me whenever I am dying.
Don't worry, I will come to your rescue and cast all my spells, or commit a risky surgery.
Oh God.
Oh.
Summon water and food. They're just gonna stick this apple right in your mouth, Beer. Don't mind it. Are those?
I sadly do not have that spell. I would only be casting haunting hymns in the air for ambiance.
It's gonna be fun. This is a fun session. I can already tell. It's gonna be great.
Are you grinding parsley over my body? What is going on?
No, it would be sage, and it's to get rid of all your bad spirits.
Not. Just stay quiet.
I do have. I think. Wait, one. Welcome. No.
Wait, Mike, did you ever share what your character found?
Well, I didn't have a chance to yet.
No, he didn't.
Okay, just checking. Do you know? Okay. And we keep my mouth shut.
Literally, I found it. I come back out to the living room, see a picture try to attack Z, and then boom, game over.
Fear the ghost.
This is gonna be a fun session.
It was SHTF. That's the whole situation.
Fubar.
Change this. It's this here. Go. All right. Okay. All right. Make sure that everything's working here. All right. So, who's feeling brave today?
Not me, since I didn't finish the episode.
Okay, fair enough. Someone who did finish yesterday. Not yesterday, last session. Why am I thinking yesterday?
I vote Tash.
I'll do it.
All right. Brave soul.
I have very extensive notes, so.
Oh, okay, that works too. Could you summarize what happened last session?
All right. So we started off waking up from our little camping trip. Everybody did their own thing. I do have what everybody did, if anybody's interested.
Yes.
So we started off. There was a light snowstorm, and everybody except Tash noticed what looked to be a large shadow following the cart with bright blue eyes. Just it seems to be something magical or something outside of the natural order of things, but we don't really know more than that. The storm cleared up after the creature disappeared, and a couple hours later, we heard a scuffle, and that's when we encountered Darian and Mary. Mary dove under the cart, and the rest of us fought bats, which were awful little bastards.
Freaking bats.
Wait,
It
what?
wasn't that bad. They didn't even touch me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about all the way back. Okay, like.
Well, yeah, that all happened the last session. So.
I was like, when did we fight bats in the house? Like, oh wait. I got
After they were defeated and through a rudimentary autopsy, the inside seemed to be kind of blackened and charred, as though they were affected by some sort of necromantic spell. So we have a little more information than that. after that, we proceeded towards Snow City, where we encountered another light blizzard. But we didn't see any shadowy figure that time. But we were getting the willies. Like, it was like hair raising experience, basically going through that blizzard. So we entered a cave lit up by glow crystals. Then we got to to a gate in the tunnel where Mary and Darian knocked and spoke to the people on the other side. Got permission to go in. Z did some eavesdropping and learned that deaths were caused by people having their blood drained.
Well,
So
maybe not caused, but they were found with their blood drained.
yeah, maybe. Anyway, so the villagers requested inspection of the carts. We didn't get anything. They tried to press Seer to take off his mask, but convinced them otherwise. Not that anybody, I don't know if anybody really wants to see Seer's face anyway. Sorry, Seer. So we went to the bar, got some information from the from patrons in the barkeep. So apparently there's been a lot of animal attacks. Wolves have attacked the gates. Bats are hanging around the town where they don't usually appear. And the attack in the house, it's body's still there, and they were waiting on somebody to check the scene. So we got Seer went out and attempted to sneak into the place, but ended up not going in. We got permission from Darian and Chief Williams to enter the house. So house appears belong to the hunter. I'm getting a little bit too detailed here, I think. So anyway, we did a rudimentary investigation of the house. So each of us checked one of the three rooms. So in the kitchen, I found a hidden item, which we'll get into later. The bedroom had Z had found
Another hidden item nobody knows about.
Well, the camera is not so hidden because
Camera is not hidden.
Anyway, so we know about the camera, and in the living room, we didn't find nothing.
Actually, I found a camera and the photo.
Yeah, but you haven't shown the photo off yet, have you?
I don't want to
Yeah,
believe you
it's
have.
the photo of the couple. I showed everyone that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure about that.
Yeah, because I made Seer uncover the body to see who it was.
That's right. That's right. Right.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want
Right.
Yeah, Seer found claw marks on the back of the body. The only blood was on the wounds and a bit staining the bed. And he looked far more wrinkly than you would expect for somebody his age. So and then
It is so
Dry.
so then Z went back into the living room, took a picture of Gabriel, and in the picture there was an old ghastly elven woman with a clawed hand on Gabriel's shoulder.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I think Gabriel was like, dodge out of the way. Don't know if it accomplished anything. And then Z tried to take another picture, and then which shouldn't have been possible. And basically, she pulled the picture out, and it was a clawed hand came out of the picture, took a swipe at Z before disappearing, and that's where we ended.
Yep, that's accurate. Yep, that's
Sounds like you had a fun time.
it was a great time.
It was an interesting time.
It was exciting.
Except
Sounds like nothing went wrong.
Beer has no clue of any of this because he refused to go in.
Yep, beer is outside. I'm gonna say, Darian, now that you're here, you kind of are approaching the house at this time, as you both kind of hear a commotion coming inside the home, and as you do, the two guards that are posted outside as well kind of look at you two, look back inside the home, as we'll go ahead and shift back inside the home. Z, as you kind of drop the items as the claw comes out, and the rest of you kind of gather around.
I think we've seen enough. I think we need to leave.
What the hell is that?
I'll pick up the camera and pictures again and start heading out the door. Nope, done.
Oh, okay. What's going on?
There's some freaking gross lady. I'll give you
Great.
both pictures. So one picture is of an older couple. Were they both Elven? I think they. Well, no.
One was human. The
Sorry.
other one was a human.
Yeah, there's the man, the older man, and then like behind him with a hand on his shoulder. Actually, hand on his shoulder was an old Elven woman. Can I look at that picture again? The hand on his shoulder. Is there claws on her hand?
There is not actually.
Okay, but it's like a similar pose to what I saw with Gabriel.
That is correct. Yes.
That is uncanny. I'm gonna give both photos over to Tesh and be like, okay, I found this one in the drawer. The body is the man. And then look at this cool camera I found. It's a Polaroid, whatever term we have here.
So I will say, Tesh, as you look at the photos, you see one blank photo and then one photo now with Gabriel just standing there alone. And then the second one, an older photo with, as she described, the man with the elven woman behind him with the hand on the shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, the photo, I was like showing off to Gabriel and I took his picture, and the freaky lady's in the picture, and then.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean what I'm talking about?
It's a picture of Gabriel.
Ghost in the picture, and then I tried to take her picture again, and she freaking attacked me.
But this is just a picture of Gabriel.
Wait, what? Oh, look at the photo.
Yeah, there's just Gabriel standing there.
What the? Seer?
So-
A Seer saw the photo. I'm gonna pass the picture of Gabriel over to Seer and be like, you saw her there, didn't you?
I testify that she saw her. Now I don't see her.
And Gabriel,
I look around.
he saw the photo
Cast
last.
home.
I gotta go back to.
Cast this spell.
I was looking at my notes real quick.
That's okay.
I want to.
Someone had
Because
too
we
much
showed
sauce at
Gabriel the
end.
photo, and then that's what made him kind of like, and like dodge out of the way.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check, Seer.
Alright, do I get a +1?
You do get +1.
Hope. Okay.
This totally sounds like something I could use occultism for.
Perception. Going right now. Perceive, please. Steve.
Oh,
Oh, nat
there we
20.
go. We're off to a good
Plus
start.
one.
We're off to a good start. I love it. 28. Yeah, that's more than enough. Gabriel, you kind of look at the photo and you look at it, and you like almost as if this was natural to you. Just get like a glimmer of it's kind of weird. You look at the photo, you look at where they would have been. You kind of look back at the photo where that could have been. It's almost like you're seeing double, but you definitely know from your experience, there's definitely something not so much wrong with this place, but it's definitely something has lingered here.
All right.
How exciting.
Hmm.
So, right. So, are we reconvening outside, or are we just gonna hang out in the living room here? Or who knows what's gonna happen?
I think
I
it depends.
mean,
Did they come
did you
inside?
find
See the
anything in the kitchen? Oh, soring.
Yeah, I did. And it doesn't make the situation any better. So anyway, I found in a hidden door inside a box of like dried meats and whatnot, a severed hand.
Oh,
I
What?
didn't mess around with it, so
Well, Hmm.
I
Seer
will
was. Did the man have both hands?
sever
still?
hand, you say.
yeah.
This is not the man's hand. Think I know.
Sierra, you looked at the body. You definitely, you kind of think back on it. You did see that both the man had both his hands.
Can I look at the hand? I want to make sure this is really just a hand.
Okay. Well, since nothing seems to be happening, if we don't take a picture, at least at this point, maybe we just don't take any pictures. All right. So I will lead Seer into the kitchen, and whoever else wants to tag along.
I'm just gonna like stand close to Gabriel.
And I'll just pop open that hidden door on the box.
Yeah, sure enough. Kind of opens almost like a cupboard with these dried meats, and open the door open. Inside Sierra, you do see a severed hand.
All right, I'm gonna lose my undead lore to make sure this is really just a severed hand. Man, 22.
Looking at it, if it was undead in some way, it'd probably start moving by now. You do know that people are able to make certain body parts that kind of come to life. The hand is usually one of those things. But seeing how kind of it's not so
Does
much.
it look like it's a man or a female hand?
Oh nope, that's not one.
Now you know there is a.
Let's see.
Not important, but well.
I think, does it look reminiscent of the clawed hand of the elven woman?
It does not.
Well, not that I would know anyway. I haven't seen it.
Get some notes. Second.
All right.
It is a woman's hand.
Old.
It's not old.
All
no,
right.
You can
Woman's
definitely tell.
hand. There we go.
Definitely tell. Look, I'll say, looking at the hand. Actually, maybe a medicine check. See how much information you get.
Right. All right. I will give you that check. See me in this check. By myself. All right.
17. That's good. That's good enough. Yeah, you definitely
17,
tell.
I'm guessing.
You guys good rolls, so this is good. So you definitely know that in this case, it is again definitely a woman's hand. Judging by everything involved here, most of any sort of like wrinkles or any sort of stuff like that, it's not due to age. It's due to how necrosis has set in for the hand itself. You can definitely tell whoever's belonged to definitely was someone younger. Though age is kind of hard to determine at this point. You just know that any sort of telling the difference between young and old, this definitely wasn't old. Younger, and definitely belonged to a woman. Also, looking at the hand, you would notice that the hand wasn't cut because it's not like a clean line. A lot of it looks like it's torn or ripped.
Oof.
Well then.
Hey, and last question. It's been in this box for a long time. Is there any fresh blood that I can collect from it, or
There's
it's
not.
just dry?
It's pretty dry at this point.
All right.
I would
Alright,
like
alright.
to.
See,
I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
we should keep it.
Okay. Pretty easy at this. Nothing really. Sorry, excuse me. Nothing really radiates magic except the camera.
Neat.
Okay. That doesn't surprise me.
One moment. Let me look at this real quick.
All right, I
Okay,
say we
yeah.
keep the hand.
Just know that there's magic
That's
there. Okay.
mine.
If you would like, you can do, I believe, Arcana to look further into it. The correct.
Further into the camera, or
For the camera, yes.
oh yeah.
I like to give it a try.
Double check something
Oh.
real quick.
Pass the camera over to you, and they'll be like,
I think
"Yeah, I didn't put any plates into it, but I don't know. It took the pictures just
well,
fine."
it's definitely magical.
Let's see here. Okay. I actually, apologies. I actually need you to roll me occult.
Perfect. That's better for me. Unless I'm rolling awful. Which I am.
Oh,
Tragic.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Do you want? Should we dabble our minds together?
Yeah, why not?
I could take a crack. I don't. Can I take a crack at it, or is it a?
Where are you right now?
I'm with them.
Oh yeah, you can. Okay, yeah, that's right. You were. You could also roll occult if you.
There we go.
Okay. Something. So I'll tell you the base information, then Gabriel, you're gonna learn a little bit more.
Yes.
So from what as you both kind of look at and kind of toil over the camera, something you definitely know is that obviously it is magical. It is a magical camera in some way or form. As you kind of look at the camera, you can definitely tell, judging by what you was told by told to you by Z, and kind of looking over it, considering it is a magical item. It probably has the ability to take as many pictures as you like without having to reload the camera with the plate. So it kind of has that magical property to it.
Cool.
Gabriel, as you look at it further, something seems a little off to you as you kind of look at, because there are as you look closer, you do see that there are some ruins sketched in the camera, which probably gives it magical property. As you look at it, though, realize that, and you aren't too magically inclined, but you know enough that as you look at it, and as you look at the kind of the magical kind of engravings, something seems off with the engravings. Not so much that it should so much mess up the spell, but something has been added to the spell that kind of gives this magical property.
Okay, so there's an additional enchantment. I know that I don't have. Who was it? Who was I'm looking with it? Tesh. Tesh. Look. I cannot tell right now, but look a little bit harder. You can see a deeper enchantment to this camera. Currently, my skills, however, not enlighten what it. Perhaps if we have someone detect magic to further enlighten their vision, discern these additional enchantments, it would be
all my detect magic does is just let me know if something's magical.
Doesn't it let you also look at the enchantments though, or is that all?
No, that's
5e.
Identify then. I know. Second that identify is better.
Oh yeah, no, it's like detect magic. The heightened third level is the where it tells you the school of magic.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Well, my statement stays the same. It's like, well, if we had a way of truly discerning the enchantment, but if you,
like, is there something
you observe here, here, and here, it is additionally enchanted. That's kind of all that it's all I can perceive.
Is that going to be enough information to allow me to re-roll?
I will, but the DC is going to be a little higher.
That's fair.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry.
Good shit, misery.
That's okay. You know what? Get all your low rolls out so that when we go to fight something, you're rolling high. That's, you know.
Well, let's be fair. Last session, I didn't get a high roll until like the last 2 rolls of the game. So
we know. I believe something additionally odd about this camera. So it's not like it's hidden. We just really don't know
yet.
Yeah. Nope. I got nothing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you don't really garner any more information than that. I'm sorry, buddies. It's at this point that the 2 guards that were guarding kind of walk in. I would say probably Darian and Beer, if you also are kind of curious about the commotion, you can walk in at this point as well. The guards come out. Is everything okay in here?
Things are interesting.
Interesting bad or interesting good?
More on the bad side, I would say.
Suspicious side. Suspiciously caution.
Right. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that we should stay out here, and you just let us know when you're done.
I'm inclined to stay out there too, honestly.
The cause of this man's death are perhaps supernatural.
Oh yeah, no, that's a given.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna stay out here. You guys have fun with that, and just slowly start backing out of the home.
I'll just be honest with you. I have many regrets for trying to stick my nose into this.
You have regrets?
I do not, because I hope one day tribe leader, or perhaps shaman. So, I need to get used to that kind of thing.
Fair enough.
I'm
resolving
interested.
the
This is
issues that
good
are
for
at
me.
hand.
I'm all in. Handy. Very handy.
All right.
I'm gonna look at Tesh and do one of our secret hand signals. It looks just kind of like I'm just like waving at him, and I'm gonna like when he's looking, just kind of look at my pocket and back, and then that's it. Like a wordless, like I got something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seer comes out of the kitchen with the hand in his hand. He says, "Okay, guys, we got problems."
Well, I'd give you a hand, but you already got one.
But
So, what all did you guys find in here? I heard a commotion. We came over.
Well, as you can see, there's Seer there has a hand in his hand.
Did you find it here, or did you take it?
Oh, well,
It was hidden.
I found it hidden in a box filled with like dried food stuffs, and Seer took it out, whereas I decided to leave it alone. And then we found this magical camera that takes pictures and does something else, but we're not sure what.
I'm just gonna give Tesh a look, like, what the fuck? Why would you tell him it's magical? I don't say that, but I'm just like, ah. But then I will hand over the picture of the couple to Darian, not the other photos. And be like, yeah, I found this in the drawer.
Okay.
So you see the picture of the old man with the elven woman behind him. And then I'll say,
Can I cast
Seer-
detect magic on the spell? On the not spell, the photo?
There are some lingering traces of magic on them.
and I'll say, Seer confirmed the body is this man's.
Okay. Well, it seems like this photo's been something magical happened to it, maybe magically altered. I don't know. I can just sense it.
Well, the camera's cool. You're like glare at Tesh because you don't have to put plates in to take pictures like this, and I'll take Darian's photo like an idiot.
One moment, please. 1 second. I need to double check something.
I'm gonna like this,
They got
click,
big
and then
shots.
everyone sees the look of fear in my face when I'm like, wait.
Face
Make
bomb.
Make a will save.
If it's will, I'm really good at that.
Seer, I think the camera needs to not be pressed. But go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna send you a message real quick.
Oh god. Okay.
By the way, Beer is still in the doorway. There's no need for him to come in yet. He's like, I ain't putting up with y'all's bullshit yet.
The smartest one in the party.
I'm just doing what I'm paid to do right now, or doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm doing my job. Well, you're not.
Hey, my contract says make sure the convoy gets safely to there. So if we lose a few people along the way, it's technically not my fault.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll use you for parts if it comes to that.
See, I told you he implied cannibal. You try to cover it up earlier.
I know. I said if someone goes down and if you match,
There you go.
I will donate some bits from you to them to keep them alive. If you're a match.
Yep, no, that's right. There we go.
Oh. Like in not the picture, just like actually
No, in the picture.
in the picture. Oh,
What
damn
is
it.
it?
She was there for a second, and now she's not there anymore. And I'll just like,
You know what? I'm gonna give this to you because you've been messing with it more than most. Make me just a straight intelligency.
that's terrible. Okay. Oh, okay.
That
okay.
is enough. I will give you
Whoa.
one other. I will send you another message.
Oh.
It's always nice to find good things in a person's home that's been murdered, but you should also be careful of the shadows. Spirits are always looking around. They need. Oh, what did you find in the living room again?
That was Gabriel in the living room.
Oh, in the living room? Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing suspicious at
Absolutely not.
all. In character, nothing. On roll 20, I rolled a 1. I
True.
found nothing of use. Maybe a nice chair.
Well, hoping you find something that I can, I don't know, craft with, but I guess it was nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Some furniture.
Is it too big for me to carry? I don't think I can take it.
I think it's a little. Well, no. But got a 15? No, that's exactly the information you get. Okay, that's all I'll give you.
Oh.
Do with that what you will, and with extreme caution.
And I did ask you a question.
I believe I answered that. I answered that in the first. There's none. It's just them right there. They don't seem to notice.
No, I mean just the direction. That
Oh. It looks like it was at you for a moment, and it's just gone.
oh, like
Yeah, like literally
leaving
look.
and looking
Yeah,
behind her. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, wait, leaving out the door.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What time is it?
It's probably getting to. It's. I mean, I would say it's probably like at 5 at this point.
I'm gonna cast a spell then, and make the.
What? Whoa.
Okay, what are you casting it on?
Sit gonna get this. Basically, gonna bring out a crawling hand. That's one.
So you're gonna cast this
A
on
crawling hand.
the hand.
Maybe, but I'm probably just gonna summon a different hand. It's up to you, DM, if you want me to cast it on the hand or summon a different hand.
It's actually up to you.
It's what you're trying to do, yeah.
Oh well.
Like, are you just
Just
looking
cast
for
it
an
on the hand,
assistant? Okay. All right, you cast it on the hand, and it takes a moment, but eventually it twitches, and you got yourself your own little thing.
Right. I want to see if light sense will detect these undead creatures around.
Wait, I'm sorry. What are you trying to do?
30 feet. Wanted to point at a light, an undead creature in 30 feet distance. Perception. Crawling hand.
Okay. It doesn't seem to react.
All right. Well, I
Question:
just keep that in my pocket.
Can I cast Read Aura on the camera?
Could you go ahead and pop that up for me, please? You can. Yes. See here. Check something quick.
Oh yeah, I'll give you the photo of yourself too. Here you go. And then I'm gonna tell Fear. When the photo developed, I saw briefly. She was heading out the door, maybe, but it disappeared from the photo. So I don't know.
Oh well.
I
I think we should follow.
No.
Judging, it's kind of weird. Okay, so let's get to real quick to what you see. As you read Aura, it's a little weird, but the closest thing you can relate it to is necromancy.
Hmm. That ain't right. That just doesn't seem right. Why is this camera radiating necromancy? Necromantic energy. Doesn't seem right to me.
Well, this camera, instead of adding 5 pounds, it takes 5 pounds. Literally. Oh my god. There's gonna be like a roll of, like on a disposable camera, like instead of a roll of film, it's a roll of flesh. Oh my god.
Oh.
It just as you spin the dial, you instead of hearing like you hear
Nope. Nope.
I'm just gonna write something down real quick. Excuse me.
Nope.
All right. So, as you guys all kind of ponder over the camera and what's doing, what is your next step?
So you said it went upstairs, right?
There's no upstairs. It left out the door. Well, the last one to view it is Z, and I believe you did tell
Yeah,
them
I
that.
just was telling Seer that I saw her go out the door. I think she went out the door. She's heading that way.
That ain't good.
Which means, I guess, we don't
Well,
have to hurry to get out of here because apparently she can just find us anywhere.
Wait. You said door, like door I'm at?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Not like the door could be closed anyway, so.
Because you're in the way.
You didn't feel anything, Beer, so strange that they would say that.
Well, I'm probably going to attribute it to the fact that they were drinking at the bar and they have too much sauce in their system. That's the logical thought.
Well, wait, why are we here again? Oh yeah, to find out why people are being murdered. Freaky
so-
ghosts.
Killed and drained. The kill part is it happened, but the drain a little concerning. Oh yeah, this is only the second person. The other person we're not sure of. They just disappeared. This is potentially the second.
I'll be right back. As you will.
So, Darian, you were brought in to investigate this? What do you do?
Well, I would say I'm a healer, but I do heal. I'm a bit of a cleric. Though, honestly, I don't know what if it's a ghost. I'm going to have to just bring it up from incorporeal to make it corporeal. But that may be difficult, considering we can't even see it. Without the use of the camera.
Well, did they tell you how the other person died? Was it similar?
No, all I've really been told is that people have been dying mysteriously. I'm just here to investigate and deal with it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'll
So,
just point at the bedroom. It's over there if you want to deal with that.
I'm gonna head over to the bedroom, I guess.
Okay. All right. So you go ahead, head into the bedroom. It's a very simple room. There is a dresser. There is a desk, and there's a bed, which you do see. There's a figure sleeping there, but they seem to have been covered by a sheet.
First, I would like to cast Detect Magic on the body real quick. Just to see if there's any lingering magic.
You see no magic.
I would like to call over Seer.
You're like, call out Seer. I'll be like, he just went out the door.
Do any of you know if they took a look at the body?
Yeah. He said that the body had like claw marks on the back.
Claw marks.
And has both of his hands. So we don't even know who that hand belongs to. Seer now, I guess. But
I want to be rude, but I kind of want to turn the body over and look at the back.
Yeah. As you do, kind of pull the sheet and kind of look at the back of the body, you do see there is a large claw mark on the body, and you do see there it is stained red on the back, and it seems to on the sheets as well. But you don't see any other wounds on the body.
Can I make a medicine check to see, or whatever? What type of check would I need to do to see what type of wound it could have wounded it if I have inkling of knowledge on it?
It would be medicine for.
Great, I'm decent at that. With a 17, darn.
17. So looking closer at the body, I'll say this is definitely done by something that's not really metallic. Metallic is a little more of a slice. This is definitely something probably done a little bit more, say, primal. Probably serrated rather than actually like smooth, like a sword or a dagger. One thing you notice though, since you are kind of taking a closer, Actually don't go in too deep. Like you look at like the top of the wound, and it seems like at the top it's relatively deep, but as you kind of travel down the wound, it kind of shallows out. Like at one point, it's like there's a deep cut, but it seems like whatever was there was pulled out before it could slice through. But you can definitely tell, considering the age and what you see, it was definitely enough to probably do quite a bit of damage to them.
That won't take much to harm an older fellow.
Correct.
So it definitely isn't. It's a primal-ish slice.
Right. It definitely wasn't done by something that like blades. It's definitely something else.
I would like to, if possible, grab my small brown bear totem, or something that looks like a grizzly, and just say a couple words for just to have clarity of mind and hopefully trying to get a insight on what it could have been, because it doesn't seem natural.
Yeah, no, this is really strange. It's really strange.
I would like to head back and say to Z. So, you saw that ghostly figure, right?
Well, yeah, I took a photo of Gabriel for funsies, and she was right behind him and had a hand on his shoulder, and there was definitely claws on the hand. It was kind of freaky.
Could you describe the claws?
I described the claws. It's like a normal hand, right? But just like fingernails.
Yeah, it looked like elongated fingernails.
Yeah, that's what I say.
That's kind of similar to the wound itself, but for some reason they let go instead of slicing all the way through. Probably was interrupted.
Or maybe she didn't want to kill him. I mean, she looked similar to the lady in the photo. That to me looks like they were in some sort of relation.
Ooh. Did you try taking a picture of the guy? The body?
Picture of body? Boring.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of weird things.
Sounds like a good idea.
It seems like a terrible idea.
It probably is. That's why I suggested it.
Yeah, guys. Take a picture of the body. Let's do it.
Do it.
We should.
I'll put my hand on.
I will not be the one doing it, though.
Grudgingly.
Put my hand on.
I reach my hand out for it.
You've got this, young one.
I reach my hand out. It's like, I will do it.
Oh, I reached my other hand on his shoulder. Pat. We are here. We stand with you.
Darren is offering to take the picture for you.
No, I'm like morbidly curious. Yeah. Like, I don't want to do this.
Are you going to take the photo or shall I?
I'm going to very slowly raise the camera up. And I'm just kind of going to hold it there. Like, I'm hesitating to take the picture because I'm like,
I would like to press the button. I press the button.
Okay. Did I see anything before he...
You did, actually.
Oh.
I will say now that with that piece of information,
Yeah.
I'll just say it because at this point,
Yeah.
See, it's like some kind of hovering over.
Oh.
But as you take the picture, you don't see it there. It's only as you look through the lens.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll see that the picture. It's not in the picture, and I'm gonna look at it with the camera again, just looking.
Yeah, it's just hovering there.
What the? I'm gonna pass the camera to Darian and be like, just don't take a picture, just look.
Darian, as you kind of look through the lens, and you kind of notice the picture, there's nothing in the picture, but as you look through the lens, you see a small glowing orb kind of hovering over the body.
I'm not sure what that might be, but it may be a soul. Can I make a religion check to see if it's like if I picked up anything when I was learning about this stuff?
I'm gonna say this is occult.
Darn. 6.
This stuff is starting to come out, it's slowly starting to move out of your wheelhouse. You're used to investigations, kind of figure things out. This is heading to the realm of freaky deekio.
Z, can you run back and drag Seer back over here?
Why? What's going on?
This is more of his
Back.
area. Seer,
Well-
get over here before I have to drag you over here.
Oh,
Because you may
Alright.
be
back
interested.
already.
Alright.
I'd like to hold up the camera. Take a look.
Yeah, steer, easy enough. As you look through,
Wow.
funny enough,
Easy.
as previously with your spirit sense,
Listen,
you wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to like see. You didn't see this, but as you look through the camera lens, you definitely see a little glowing orb. Go ahead and make me a cult, please.
oh, cold case, y'all. Yeah, I'm more of the undead lore thing. I'm not good at cult.
Actually,
but let's see.
Undead lore would probably be more of this
Oh, wait,
focus.
Yeah, ghosts are undead.
Oh.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
right.
Why?
Oh, buddy.
Makes sense. Sense.
Oh
What's
Don't make
no
looking
sense.
at?
I'm gonna grab the camera and like give it to Tash. Look at the body.
Okay.
I'll say for
Hey,
Seer.
I'm tired, y'all. I'm just too sleepy. I'm tired.
A glowing orb.
Um,
What was in the picture?
Tesh, as you go ahead and take a look as well. Seer, this has you kind of stumped. Tesh, as you look at it, you also see there's nothing in the picture as they kind of show you everything. But as you look through the camera, there is a small glowing. You may also roll for this.
All right. Hey,
There we go. Thank you.
not a terrible roll for a change.
Okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. So, I will say for you, Sarah, it just definitely is within your wheelhouse. I will say you definitely know that's a spirit in some way, shape, or form. Tesh, as you kind of look at this,
Right?
you also can tell this is a spirit. It's not so much like a full spirit; it's more like a lingering sort of essence of a spirit. Like it's like it's what lingers after the spirit has severed.
Okay, I will pass that information on to everybody. Because, well, Seer at least would probably have a better idea of, along those lines, what that is.
I'm too tired. I'm too sleepy. I can't do it right now.
I would say, since Seer, since this is spoiler, since it kind of explains, it kind of snaps to your mind. I'll give you the Seer because it's again is your no, especially considering the lore of Never. You would that kind of lingers in the body for an amount of time, especially because for someone to try and revive them, magical or other means. As soon as the match for it no longer being revived because it goes ahead and goes incarnated into ever after. At that point, it's almost like a line is cut, and what's left behind is the essence of the spirit. This usually remains in the case of dead or some other sort of spell akin to that, where the spirit isn't so much there anymore. What remains is the spirit to answer those sort of questions and what it remembers. However, eventually with time, that also starts to and that's probably what this is.
All right.
Right, I recall that to everybody.
Wait. So this guy is
You
not
know-
dead, he's mostly dead?
Hmm.
Oh, he's dead.
Ah.
He's
Right.
not coming back.
But
He's not coming back. This is just his essence.
We just have a
left
part
over.
of a person cannot be put back.
because that'd be really nice. He could
To
just
tell you
tell
the
us what
truth,
happened.
Not dead. Most kind of.
It's kind of like if you're building what's it called? A puzzle, and you're just missing a piece.
Very big piece.
Yes, just the size of Ohio, but still.
What's Ohio? Okay, going back to my DM
Exactly.
clouds.
What's Ohio?
Okay, well, I feel like we're missing something. I'm gonna go back into the living room and just kind of look around.
We should probably find whatever you saw in the camera.
I'm kind of interested because obviously the camera lets you see, like the camera lens lets you see the unseen.
Cool. How about you take the camera, Tesh, and take a look around the room?
Okay.
Oh, point the camera at the hand, please. Point the camera at the hand. Just to
Oh.
see.
Yeah, sure. I'll point the camera at the hand.
Funny
See-
enough, as you could put the camera at the hand, very similar to how the old man, kind of has that kind of wisp, to them. You see the same with the whip, and it glows a little bit brighter. Probably because it had a spell casted on it, but it's still very similar.
Okay. No, I'll pass that on. It's like, hey, yeah, there's totally
Alright.
one of those glowing orb spirit thingies going on there. I'll
Wonderful.
I'll take a look around the room to see if there's
There's nothing here.
okay.
It's not
Look
anymore.
under the floorboards.
For a beating
And then
heart.
I'll go into the living room and do the same thing.
Y'all want to go to the lake?
I mean, do you look under the floorboards?
Well, I wasn't intending to, but
If you're just
I
like
want to.
kind of scanning the room, pointing it everywhere, you
But
probably
that's-
did point at the floor at one point.
oh, probably. But of course, that is like a place where people tend to store their valuables, or Solid.
Ash, as you kind of look down at the floorboards, there's little slats, kind of, or slots, whatever,
Yeah.
to the floorboards. See small glows in between those cracks.
Stationary or moving glows?
They're all stationary.
Oh. Hey, Mr. Darian. Here, look at the floor. Right over there. Through the camera.
Okay.
You see the same thing. As you kind of like look through the slits of the floor, you do see multiple glows, stationary glows underneath the floor.
I
You
think this
guys
guy is a
are.
real creep.
I'd like to reach around the floor to see if there's anything I can pull up.
I'm just gonna grab one of my daggers and pry a board up.
Okay.
Please do.
I'm not
So I
gonna
didn't
look.
wanna use-
I'm gonna
I
pry up
didn't-
the board and look away.
I didn't want to use my axe to break the floor because
I'll use my
I may
axe
not.
for.
That's not what I mean. I may get in trouble for that.
Okay, you'll pry up some floorboards. Z looks away. Who's looking underneath?
Me.
I'll
Nope.
fix it later.
Like
Nope,
looking
not
underneath,
happening.
just watching them do
Here's
it. 'Cause
looking.
I'll be watching them do it.
Nobody's
looking.
gonna look.
I'm looking in the floor. I'm
Not really
looking.
the same. Like,
Okay, if
I'm
this
still
I'm
looking
doing my
at it.
job.
okay, if Darian's the only one looking, I'm gonna send you a message, Darian. So give me one moment. I'm gonna send
Oh.
you a message, Darian. 1 second.
Oh, Seer said he looks too.
I will send the same message to Seer. Okay.
Copy and paste.
Yes,
Alright.
sir.
I fully
iterate.
expect.
The more people that attempt to look under a floor, it's kind of hard for more than like 2 people to do that. So I will just watch. Watch these guys just get devoured by the floor and go, "Oh shit!" I mean, nothing bad happened, right?
I didn't find
Right,
a beating
Alex?
heart.
What is it?
Okay, hold on.
There's definitely no beating heart down there.
I mean, I'm already carrying a hand right now, so it got a spirit. This guy got a spirit. You see something through the camera underneath the floor. I kind of got the gist of what's down there.
Oh, okay.
Not probably body parts, but I don't know what exactly it is.
That's
Something
what
organic.
Tesh thinks it's going to be, and he's like, "Nope, I'm not having that."
Yeah.
I am going to apologize ahead of time. Okay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Apologize ahead of time. Oh boy.
I have sent you both what you see.
That isn't good. That ain't great.
Sometimes when you
No,
stare into the floor,
I'm
it
not
stares back.
surprised.
Yeah. I wish it was prevented,
Damn,
but whatever.
Not surprised.
What do you want? Some of them are missing bits and pieces.
The cannibal. But yeah. Okay, guys. Chris not gonna be smelling anything because it's frozen, so that's a plus.
I'd like to grab out an arm.
Yeah, easily enough.
I grab an arm and like, hey, Z, catch.
Oh. I throw the floorboard at you.
I block it with a frozen arm.
So what we see, DM, I'm
There's a
just
ton
gonna
of
copy.
bodies. There's bodies.
Oh,
They're frozen.
Frozen.
If we want to actually identify someone, we're going to have to do like a jigsaw puzzle or something. Put them back together.
are they all retrievable? Are they all retrievable from the small hole, or do we need to open it up and have a look?
It would take some time, but we probably.
Multiple bodies.
It's more the
Axe.
former. Definitely the former, rather than the latter.
Can I'd like to go back to the door. And are the guards still out there?
Yep, they are still there.
Please
They look
inform the gods.
very
Hey.
worried.
Roughly how many bodies?
Hey,
Because there's only one skull per body.
Hold on.
Okay.
See,
I'm gonna yell at the
I gotta
guards.
do a
Hey,
medicine check.
what does this guy do? Like for a living? What is he?
I mean, they both kind of look at you. And one of them replies, I mean, he used to be a hunter for us. I mean, he'd go out and kind of hunt animals, no meat provisions.
Oh
As
yeah,
it
there are all
were.
those hunting trophies. Yeah. Sorry, that's a
Um,
small detail.
he kind of retired that from long time ago. But as far as what he used to do, yeah, he was a hunter for us.
Can you
Cool,
please call in the guards?
How many
Yeah,
are
good.
you like? Have you been missing people lately?
There has been a few people have gone missing. Yes, that's why we had one of your compatriots there, Mr. Baker, come in and try to investigate the matter.
When you say a few, how many?
6 or 7.
Cool,
we
cool,
found
cool.
them.
Could
asked-
you?
I look
Could
at
you?
Seer. How many bodies are down there?
Roughly about 6 or 7.
How many left hands are down there?
6 or 7.
About 6 or 7.
Oh, so half as many as there should be. I guess no, left hands, right?
I'm just gonna look at the guards like, cool. Could you identify them? Maybe? Do you want to
Ye-
just?
Wait. What do you mean identify them?
Oh, we
You guys should probably come in here.
There's no reason to hide this from them. We found bodies.
Oh yeah, I guess I
Hello.
totally. Tyrion, this is investigation. I'm like,
You're sounding deranged. Like, hey.
Can I stand up and go to the front of the door? Go to the door now.
Sure.
What's taking so long? Oh, hey. How many people were missing again?
About 6 or 7.
I found we found 6 or 7 people's worth of body parts.
Both of them just look at each other, look at you, and look extremely pale.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, he's a freak.
kind of suddenly not feeling so bad about this guy being dead.
No, no.
Oh,
He had it
I don't
coming.
I wonder if
Yeah.
they're vengeful
They
dead.
were under this man's floorboards.
as they kind of look, one of them seems to get brave enough to kind of walks in, and
I'd like to go walk by and pat my hand as well, just make sure he doesn't pass out when he looks at it.
He's probably more likely to puke, but
yeah, just as soon as you say that, he kind of looks at the bodies. He just gives it a second, and you watch it just runs out, leans over the balcony, and lunch goes bye.
that's why I did not want to look.
Same.
The other guard
You
just
guys
looks
don't ha-
terrified.
You guys don't have to look. You guys can probably get out of this house for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are going to have to tell the mayor what's going on.
I
And
hate to say it, guys, but you're probably going to have to recover the bodies too.
I mean,
I can help with that. As much as it may seem barbaric, I have a stronger stomach than most.
the other guard kind of comes back, kind of wiping his mouth. Is like, I don't get it. I mean, Charles was such a kind old man. In his years, he was extremely frail, and he just kind of looks about. It's like, if a little senile at the end of his age, but still.
He also died fairly unnaturally.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he lived a good life in his prime years, but as years gone on, they weren't really kind to him. He grew weak, frail. He started, started seeing things at the end of his year. He said he was seeing his dead wife. Can you believe that? I mean, I guess that's not the strangest things considering, but he lived a good life. But the end of the year's didn't treat him well. Nonetheless, we're gonna go tell the mayor what we
Wait,
found.
before you go, you said he started seeing his dead wife?
I mean, it's just the ramblings of an frail old man. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Because
How long
it
ago?
may
did he
seem
die?
odd or not, but we saw, at least Z here, for a moment, saw someone like a ghostly figure who looked probably similar to his wife.
They both kind of look at each other, look at you. It's like, that can't be possible. She's been dead for at least 10 years now.
Well, you know of undead, right?
They just kind of look at each other again, look at you, kind of like there's there's a moment of panic, and they're just like, we're gonna go now. We're gonna go inform the mayor of the
Please
happenings,
do.
and they just ran off. They're just like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yep, you know what? I'm kind of with them, honestly.
It's
Yeah,
kinda
I'm
go
kind of
bad
starting
right
to
now. I have
feel
my fun.
like agreeing with Beer. Like this isn't this isn't our job.
Oh, we
Well,
agreed to help.
I
It
guess
is,
now-
technically
it is
it's not.
someone's job here, technically.
No, we agreed to help because I don't know. I thought I'd find something cool here, but this is not cool.
This is way beyond what I ever expected to find or be involved in.
Beer is slightly interested now. He's gonna just kind of casually roll his eyes and walk over to the hole and jump down into it.
You brave soul.
I would stop you before you did that. Try to do that.
Oh, is the hole big enough to jump in?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Well,
I
several
would
floorboards.
stop you.
Well, I only pried up one floorboard, so
Oh,
if
did you?
somebody else did more, then
I help.
or maybe I
well,
put
help
up
you, Beer,
two.
to
Maybe
go
if,
up in there if you
yeah.
want to go.
Well, if
Oh,
I
just sit
stopped you
down.
guys from going in there.
You asked them to not go down yet?
Leap the hole.
I literally put my body in between him and the hole.
well, he throws his hands up like, yes.
You can look, but you're not going down there.
Why not?
Are you good with being surrounded with severed body parts, heads, and limbs?
I have caused several severed heads and bodies.
Yeah, but are you fine with like the mauled corpses of like nearly over half a dozen people touching you at the same time?
Yes.
You're kind of weird, and I temporarily put the floorboard
He's
back
good.
up.
He shrugs his shoulders.
It's a pro
suit
right
yourself.
there.
He would instead, because like I said, he is already still has it in the back of his mind. It's still not his job to do this too much. That picture frame, has anybody looked at it significantly yet?
picture frame.
The one that's where? Oh, the
The one-
picture of the people?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Z. Look through it with the camera.
You look through it with a camera.
Okay.
Well, Beer's gonna go because I can't remember quite everything that happened on the little minute details. Beer would like to get the frame and go over to where the body is, of the one with the slashes on it.
Okay.
I can pretty much tell where the slashes are on his body, right?
If you want to take a look, yeah, easy enough.
I mean, he'll just reach down there and grab the arm and lift up to see where everything's at.
Yeah, easy enough.
Because what's in the picture frame again?
Just the man and the woman.
Yeah, but like, what is their posture? Who's doing what? And
It's like a portrait. Like they're just sitting there and someone took their picture.
I mean,
Like
Does she
he
ha-
was. It looked like he was Well, I was imagining. Alice didn't quite describe. I'm imagining it's like waist up type photo, or
Actually, okay. So describe the photo once more.
Okay.
It is the man sitting down in a chair,
right sitting down. Yeah.
and then behind him is the woman with a hand on his shoulder.
I would like to compare her hand to the slash marks on the back of his thing.
I would say, considering everything you've been told and heard, and kind of looking at it at this point, it's hard to say specifically. But kind of looking at her hand, because it's a photo, you don't have a hand to compare to. But looking at the slashes, you can definitely tell the slashes are kind of closer together rather than further apart. So it definitely was probably a smaller hand that did this.
But does it favor the same shoulder as she's touching in the picture?
Yes.
Beer, just because he has an aha moment, or he thinks he has an aha moment, he kind of just jerks the body up a little bit more unceremoniously and points at the thing with its own hand like, can anybody tell me what's similar in this picture? And I imagine like the little scar marks are making like as he's flapping the arm around.
The same shoulder, same position as the wife
Well, yeah, the ghost kind of looked like her,
in the photo.
except the ghost had claws,
Well,
long
if
fingernail claws.
a dead person, what I've heard from souls, if a dead person has enough guilt or malice before death, they could transform in the afterlife. But that's a possibility.
There was another person who died before him, right?
Yeah. But we don't know anything about how they died.
There's someone that went missing before
Oh.
he did. And then they did find him specifically dead.
So the missing person is probably under the floorboards.
Okay, that makes sense.
But what I overheard was them telling, or the people at the gate telling Darian that there had been people they found that were missing blood.
They were probably referring to the old man.
Oh, okay.
I
So
would
it
say
was more of a singular. Okay.
Yeah, I would say you could put 2 and 2 together. Z is smart enough for this. Most of you are.
Yeah.
You probably put 2 and 2 together and like, okay, they were probably referring to this guy.
Okay. There wasn't any like this before him. Okay. Just people missing.
Right.
Well, if I have to ask, I suggest that we gonna check somewhere else after this. The lake will be the best target. That's my best guess.
Anyways, have the guards returned?
They have not actually.
Guys,
Offhandedly,
feel free to go look elsewhere. I'm gonna stay here with the body parts until at least the guards return and help identify the missing people.
Yeah,
I can help
yeah.
with that.
You know what? I think I'm done with this place.
No, I'll help you with that. I'm good with the pen and paper.
Yeah, I think it's time for a beer.
no.
That's why you should have had your
I'm
beer
hungry.
before we
Yeah.
started.
I would say
Okay.
after a few moments, the guards do arrive back, Darian. So they do return, and they kind of arrive, and they do kind of announce, okay, we've let the mayor know, Mayor Tombstone, and they have told us that job well done finding the missing folks. If you wish to take a break, the tavern will not charge you, and he thanks you for your services thus far.
Freaking sweet.
Nice.
Everything should work out once you clean up all the bodies. The undead they tend to leave with the dead, so try to actually bury them this time. I don't think your water thing is gonna work.
I don't think it helps that they weren't thrown in the water properly.
It's also Beer just still looks disgusted by the fact of anybody throwing bodies in water.
That's fair.
There is a water to body ratio that people are comfortable swimming in.
There it is.
So you're all heading towards the tavern then?
Well, before we go, Beer kind of looks at the thing. He holds it up to the guards. Do you mind if I take this temporarily?
You talking about the photo?
Yes.
They kind of look at each other like, sure, that's fine.
All right. He's gonna crack it out of its frame. And is there anything on the backside by chance?
There's a small note. It says Charles and Claudia Reese.
All right, we got words now.
Well, so we know who
Charles
they are.
and what?
Claudia.
Charles and Claudia.
Does anybody know how to do a seance?
Religion. I mean, yes.
Well,
If that's doable under the religion or a cult, I mean, it's a ritual.
It's a cult. It would be a cult for that.
Okay,
And
yeah, I probably know how to do it too.
well, Beer's gonna make a small note of it, kind of roll it up, scroll like respectfully, and hand it over to help me out, Dimmadome.
Darian.
Darian, thank you. I wanted to say the other one, I couldn't. He's going to hand it respectfully to Darian. As he said, you'll probably need this at some point.
All right, thanks.
Okay. As you all are heading towards the tavern, I need all of you to make me a percept check, please.
18.
Oh,
Please
I
don't
cannot
roll
roll
bad.
at all.
24.
Whoa, how exciting.
Okay. All of you except Gabriel hear this. As you're heading towards the tavern, she's like, oh, well, this is probably a job well done. We don't have to worry about
No.
You hear off in the distance, opposite of where you're heading, a scream, and then you hear shouts.
I turn around, grab out my Alex, and run back.
And you
Y'all define that spirit.
and I would say you know it's coming from over this direction.
by the pond.
The lake.
Oh, they were probably throwing the
By the
bodies
lake.
out. Anyways,
And
Are y'all
just before we
sprinting
get
away?
there, is it possible that I can cast magic weapon?
Sure.
Yay.
I'll say as
Where
you're
y'all-
running there, you may
where
do
y'all
so.
guys go? Well, I mean, if everyone's running, I'm always going to.
Is everybody heading that direction?
Yeah.
Against my better judgment, but yes.
If,
Like it.
yeah, if people start running, then I'll be like, okay, fine.
Okay.
I'll
Beer's
run after.
Yeah,
Beer's
no.
going to give the heaviest sigh in the world and pull out his trident and shield and do a little military jog after everyone.
I'd be like, I hear you, buddy. I
The
hear
problem
you."
is, if we don't do this, we might get sucked up into anyway, or things might get worse.
Okay.
Yeah, at that point.
As you go ahead and run that direction, you see that as you kind of turn the corner of the house, you watch as there are multiple people seem to be fighting other people? Question mark. However, the people they're fighting don't seem to be complete.
Oh, yeah.
And you do see, as you look towards the lake, you do see two of the figures who seem to be guards seem to be being pulled into about halfway in. And let me go ahead and pull out the map.
Oh, I was
Neat,
rushing
we have a
up
map.
them.
You know, they had it coming with their poor management of the bodies.
That seems kind of rude to desecrate, make fun of another location's method of disposing of their dead. How would you like it if you buried their dead and the polar bear came out and ate them and they came back alive as undead?
It's probably their just dessert. You don't disrespect the water.
I only have to-
Again, it sounds like their method of burying the dead, even if you disagree with it.
It's not my fault they're wrong.
Oh, God.
He's killing me.
Okay.
As long as you set them on fire, I don't care.
Burn them on fire, yeah.
So you see the four things filing, and as the guards kind of look and see you run, it's like, oh, thank God, help us, help us.
Are they the same ones that we were just talking to? Different guys.
No, they're
No.
different. They're different guards,
Yeah, I didn't think they were the same ones.
not the same ones. And there's two here that are struggling, being drugged. It looks like they're slowly pushing away, but they're having a bad go of it. And then there are
Ah,
two here.
oh my God. Okay,
Alex,
my
can
mouse
you
is-
drag
my
my
God.
dude out? He's not wanting to. I can't drag it onto
Yeah, I got you, Brendo.
So there's
Let's see,
4
okay.
undead other guards. You said they're just don't have a token for them out.
I don't have a token for them, unfortunately,
Thanks,
because
Sid.
they're going to be irrelevant in about 3 seconds here. So,
Oof.
Right.
That's still 3
Alright.
seconds, 3 whole seconds. We can save him.
They're not quite a full turn.
So go ahead, judge yourselves as you like.
Got one turn in them.
I'm gonna pull out my
I'd like to
short
be
bow.
taking the lead, kind of.
And
But I
then
ran first.
How close
Dead.
can we get?
dead. Close as you like, buddy. How brave are you feeling?
Very brave.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Just gonna pull out these.
I'm good. I'm good right here.
Pull out this sheet now.
Here's going
Not-
to assume
Stand
standard
in-
battle practice.
Draw my short bow.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Initiative?
Give me just one. I got to fix something real quick. Why did I? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Actually, and that's everything. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Okay. Should be fine. Should be fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's
Um,
fine.
It's gonna be okay. Now roll initiative.
Darn.
Make sure you click.
Average.
Make sure you click before.
Unlike Gabriel.
All right, let's get it on.
Wow.
I did click.
But you didn't click on your token.
Oh, that's because I
You on a
clicked
mirror
on it, but I
phone
had the
with
ruler
or
thing
something.
on, so this is what I clicked.
There we go.
Click my token. I'll roll it again and change it to. I rolled the same thing.
So it doesn't matter.
What the fuck?
15. There we go.
I am very brave.
Hey, you just rerolled one of the zombies there.
Just
One of them
take-
had 8. The first one had 8.
One of them got 25.
oh, okay. Hold on.
I noticed that because it was like the only thing that was going slow.
Hold on. Yeah, because
That's one-
it kind of lagged for a second. I'm gonna change it. No worries.
That's one of the newer dead ones. Like it just died like a few minutes ago.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Should be fixed now.
Yeah.
So
And
good.
okay. All right. This will be fine.
Fine.
I think that's
See
all.
here. How far are you from me? You are 25 feet away from me. Okay. A little bit more.
Be fine. All right. We all ready? We all good?
Sure.
Right. It's time to fight for your lives.
Wait,
I hope they walk slow for you, man, because let me tell you, you in range. One of them at least.
All right. Okay. I'm praying for you. So, eventually you watch as the two the one in the back here, the one on the left side, kind of grabs the guard, and with a scream, you watch as the guard is thrown into the lake. He does not come up. And then he approaches you, Darian. Let's see, they have 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah, did you not see all the dead bodies?
And he's gonna take one swipe at you. It's 21 hit.
Yes.
Okay. You take 6 points of damage. I need you to make a DC 13 Fortitude saving throw, please.
21.
Okay, you passed. That's the first one. Okay. That's a critical. That's a natural 20. So, what's your AC?
Without my raising my shield, it's a 14.
14. Okay, that's not a critical. Okay, so you take.
No,
an,
so did he hit with so his AC is 14?
right. And
So then they rolled a 20. So what is their final total?
23.
So it's a hit, but if you rolled a 20, it's scaled up to a critical.
Critical. So it is a critical hit. Okay.
So rolling a 20 or a 1 automatically scales it in the appropriate direction.
Right. Got it. Okay.
After final calculation.
Okay, so you take another 8
And
points
then-
of damage, and I need another Fortitude saving throw, please.
Wait. I'm just curious. Didn't spend one action to throw the guard into the lake?
No, it did not.
Should've.
It should have. But whatever. I'm totally not salty about that.
Sorry, buddy.
This is coming.
Crit.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Stimulate. Wow.
And with a critical success, you are now immune to whatever this is. So,
nice.
not roll Fortitude anymore. So there is some good news there.
There you go. Karma's on your side.
All right. Here, it's now your go.
It's the highest initiative I've ever rolled. I don't know what to do, being the first person. I've never had this happen.
Just come up and stab him.
It works out. Trust me.
You'll do good since you're stabby, man.
What's my thing again? everyone's pretty much got 25 feet move speed, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Bah.
Yeah.
All right, let me look one more time. Oh, I think I did it from the wrong point. Beer comes up here. He's going to make sure his shield is raised, because I don't want to get munchy.
Fair. That is fair.
And I'm going to give him a good old 1, 2, 3 pokings with a trident.
24 will hit. Or hold on, let me see what. Ooh, almost did it. 10 points of damage. Okay. They have okay. Hey. Yeah, you go ahead and you plunge your spear like right through the chest of this creature. It goes through and you pull back out, and there's almost like a hole there. But this thing still continues to move. Alright. It is now Gabriel's turn.
Okay. Then I'm going to see how far away. Perfect. I'm going to rage, and then sudden strike, so I can double stride
Nice.
and attack.
22 will hit. 12 points of damage. Very nice. Damn. That's a lot of damage.
I'm angry.
You are a big angry boy.
And I remembered to add +3 to my raging damage and not +2.
Nice. Sorry, calculated, right? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Z is now your go.
Well, I had my short bow drawn, and now I'm annoyed because everyone's in the way. How are the rules for shooting through?
Partial cover.
Yep.
So the zombies would get partial cover?
Yes.
If
Okay.
I would say if you move like right here,
Yeah,
You-
it's just
you could hit this one without worrying about that.
30 would get me there, so I'll go a little bit closer. Okay. Short. Oh, so that was one move. So attack 1.
Ooh,
That'll do.
critical. There we go. Easy. That does
Yeah.
indeed hit. You watch as the arrow just goes through the skull of this thing.
The damage is incorrect.
I don't think you added the deadly
Oh.
added.
Wait a minute.
It did not.
It did not.
Still rolling
Oh,
D6.
no, sorry. I was copying the wrong thing.
You have to add there is an option to add additional effects to
The
perfect.
D10.
No,
That's
this
where it has to
doesn't get. No, I was copying the stuff from my. That's from the throwing knife.
Go ahead and roll me 1d10, and we'll choose the highest damage for this.
Yeah, because it'd be a D10.
Oh.
Okay, we'll take the 12. We'll take the 12.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well,
Okay, and you have an
Okay,
additional
I removed
attack.
it. I removed it now. Okay. So number 2.
16
Wow.
will still hit. That's a lot of
Wow.
damage. Jesus. You watch as
Ow.
Z just kind of comes up to the wall and pew, one hit, pew, hits the skull as the skull just kind of flops off and kind of rolls on the ground, and this thing is no more. Jesus Christ. Okay.
That's it for me.
Seer, it is your go.
all right. Since it's convenient for me, I'm gonna animate that zombie that just fell.
Oh man.
Okay. It's only in this negative form, right? You are unable to animate that zombie, but I'll let you animate something else. I'll let you go ahead and bring a zombie to life if you want to do that.
I bring a zombie to life.
Okay.
And yeah, I let it walk over here and attack that guy.
Okay. Let me see if I can find the. I'm probably gonna have to
Attack.
start
Keep
setting
that
it
on
up.
tab.
Yeah.
Just think back in the paper days, we just brought, like five extra pieces of paper with our summoning.
Okay, so Shambler. Zombie Shambler would be the one we're looking for. So roll me
Right.
1d10. I'm sorry, not 1d10.
Oh
20.
my god, Brett.
D20 to see if I
And
hit.
run over and
7.
cross the skull. Plus 7. 15. 15 will just hit. And do a
Alright.
1d6 plus 3.
Hey, 1d6 plus 3. I also
Sir.
have a grab thing, so it grabs.
Yes, I said I got it. 5.
5
Okay.
damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
It
Gotcha.
is wouldn't it be restrained now because it's grab?
Does it auto grab or does it have to roll athletics?
It automatically grabs.
Okay, then he's grabbed.
Automatically.
That makes his movement speed 0. And that's pretty much it.
Alright.
Not bad. Actually, not bad at all in this situation.
No, that's actually really good. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, Darian. Is your go?
Yeah, well, that really ruined my day.
Got this. You got this.
I would say some assuring words, but you hear. "Ah!"
First of all, I would like to, you know what? I'm gonna wait. Would all of them be in range? Yes, they would all be in range. I would like to 3-point heal, 3-action heal in a 30-foot radius.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
that positive energy, yo.
Yep, let's see.
Ah, yes, grabbed. Oh, this is perfect for you, Z. Grabbed also makes them flat-footed.
All right,
Yes, indeed.
here we go.
If they don't
3.
break the
3.
Better
We're
than
gonna
0.
We're gonna add a 5 to that, by the way.
Ooh.
Well,
8.
for Z, it would be a lot easier to hit the sure-footed one if there wasn't 3 big bodies in the way.
Yeah.
Everyone duck.
Well, the grabbed one is this one.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, the
it's-
red
Oh,
dot.
The red
right.
dot is.
Yeah, I just have
Sorry.
to go around the peek around the corner. Yeah.
I guess I was looking at Gabriel and thinking Gabriel was a zombie for whatever reason.
I am not a zombie, thank you very much.
Not yet.
Look, you work out. You look good for your age and composition.
Okay.
Can't
Um,
be clan chief if you're not in good shape.
All right. So that's your turn. That's three actions.
3 pip.
Okay. It's now these guys' turn. Okay. You're right in front of them, the raging man. So they're just gonna start on swinging. The first one, right at you, Gabriel. First, does 13 hit you?
No.
Hit. So this thing just kind of starts striking at you. You just manage to deflect all the blows, Gabriel.
Okay.
It rolled 13, 13, and 11.
Oh. I'm gonna. The flailing of your claws cannot quell this thirsting raid. Abomination. These are abominations.
Abominations. This one is going to move here. That's one pip. It's going to let go of the guy. Just run. And then it's going to take 2 actions to swipe. Okay.
Never mind. I did my AC wrong.
Yeah, because I thought there's no way your AC was lower than mine.
Yeah, I have a 17 AC now. My bad.
Okay. All
Uh,
good.
Yeah. The minimum AC anyone could ever have is 13. If they have a dex of 0 and no armor.
Well, unless they take a race that has a
Okay.
negative dex
Well,
penalty, right?
I beat that AC with 22.
I know.
So both you and Beer are gonna take a hit. It's
Bruh.
swiping. For 5 points of damage.
Alright.
I'm not feeling too good. At least let me smack someone.
Tesh, it's your go.
Okay, I'm gonna move up. Wait, take my pointer here. Move up to here. I'm gonna cast an amped daze on that guy, so it'll be D10 damage. I'll just have to. Needs to make a saving. Needs to make a saving throw.
Is a
Yeah, it's all the way down there, but it's
We'll
a will save.
we'll say got it. Found it.
It's a wall. But it's
24.
there.
Unfortunately, it saves.
Okay. No damage.
Okay. That's 2. Okay. It move. Okay, so that's your turn. All right.
Yep.
The second one. This one is grappled. Let's do something.
Anyway, what type of damage was it, anyways?
What for days?
No, when I was being attacked.
Claw?
Oh yeah, shouldn't I make a save, Alex, since it struck me? Because I'm not immune, but
Oh, that's you are correct.
You just kept quiet.
I'm honest to a fault.
No, not in this case. This case is fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna go what I specifically read here, and that's not the case. It's restrained, but that doesn't restrict its attack by the look of.
Are we gonna watch one zombie headbutt another?
Yes, yes, you are. Let's see here. So it's gonna
Fastest way to
attack.
break a grapple, kill it.
Go ahead, Miggy.
This is a
That's
16.
20 HP.
Okay, yeah. So it's
The AC 12.
right.
So yeah, it hits.
So sorry, lots of tabs open. Lots of tabs.
AC
Yes.
12, HP 20.
That's not hit. Why is it okay? Okay, that does it. Okay, so just smack the zombie. Doesn't like kill it or anything, but you see it get smacked. That's 5 points damage, so it's down to 15 HP. Just keep track of that.
All right,
Seer.
I got you.
That's its turn. And it's back to Beer.
Beer is
Oh. So you want to melee and then jaw for the little bit of extra damage.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. Got my strategy.
I'm gonna give that one a stabbing.
16 will hit.
Oh, it's got weak. Well, this thing.
5.
5. Oh, gee. Zombie Sambler can kill real quick.
That is okay. That's your first attack. You can attack 2 more times if you wish.
I'm gonna give it a second attack.
17 for 11 points of damage. Okay.
Nice.
It is looking rough. You kind of just stab into it twice, taking chunks out of it.
Do I dare? Yeah.
The channel will probably weaken it pretty hard if
14?
most of them are weak to positive.
It don't hit it.
14 unfortunately just misses, buddy. You tried going for that killing blow, but you just barely miss it. Just kind of skim off the top a little bit there.
These are some strong water zombies right here.
Thanks for the haircut.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's weird.
Okay. Gabriel, it's your go.
Cool. Let's go with an attack.
Well, he definitely hits for 15. Jesus. Yeah.
Are they weak to slashing?
You do deal damage.
Okay.
And yeah, that is definitely enough. You go ahead and just with one swing, you lop off the head, and it just goes down.
I don't know why I've got sweep. It doesn't flash. Okay. Then I will use a pip to stride here. Actually, I'll stride here. And I will flank.
Okay, +2.
And make a raging. Oh. I'll make a second attack.
That's your third.
Second attack.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got actions now.
You go ahead and just kind of stride over there. You try to take another swing, but this one just kind of ducks out of the way. This one already has enough of a haircut.
Doesn't want to go bald.
Exactly. Z, your go.
My go. I'm gonna move up here. You guys look like you're okay. I'm kind of confused about these 2 zombies attacking each other. I'm just gonna go for the farthest.
Okay, they are flat-footed.
Get
The
some
one that's
sneaky
being grabbed.
Oof, for 10.
Actually, hold on. See something real quick.
Let's restrain.
Well, it's just flat-footed and immobile, basically. Grabbed is not.
Yeah.
Well, grab is very simple. It's not as detrimental to be grabbed, which
Okay.
is a good thing. I promise.
Yeah, unfortunately that one will miss.
Yeah, okay.
I say it works both ways.
Ah, man.
Buddy, I'm sorry. Yeah, both attacks will miss, unfortunately. As you kind of let out 2 arrows. Pew! They just go sailing over.
They dance out of your way.
Frantic. Frantic combat.
Seer, is your go.
All right. I lose a pip to get 30 feet closer.
All right.
Because I can walk 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good enough. I just go right here. And I'm gonna sustain the spell, and that's it. I'll go to let the jaws clamp down from the zombie. Will clamp down on the other zombie and attack.
All right.
But we gotta see if it attacks.
Alright.
This is a +7 jaws attack.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
The thing.
all right. Roll.
No, that definitely hits. In fact, if with the +7, that is a
That's a
critical.
That's a critty.
Critty.
All right. This is gonna be a D8 plus 3 with
Or actually,
Jaws.
2d8 plus 6.
I don't know what crit does.
2d6.
2d8, right?
Oh,
The bite
2d6
is a-
plus
The bite is a d8.
for Shambler, it's a d6.
The bite is D8.
Look at the bite.
Oh, you're right.
The
You're right.
jaws.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I was paying attention.
Or the jaws, sorry, not the bite.
So it's 2d8. Right,
Plus 6.
2d8, plus 3, plus this. Okay, got you.
No, it's plus 3 plus 3.
Alright, let's go. Alright, got you.
Let's do that. It's fine. It's gonna be more than enough. You go ahead, watch the zombie just kind of rip at the head and just tear it to
good bite.
pieces.
Ooh wee.
Good minion, good. Good.
By the way, this is
Oh,
this is
now
a
get
minus
closer.
1 creature that did a
Oh.
critical.
Yeah, don't get critted.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Let's
I'm
clarify
gonna
that.
get right here, flanking. It's gonna do a second strike. Oh,
Okay.
second attack for if he got
This is like -5 from.
-5.
So just do a plus
So-
2 instead of plus 7.
Yeah, let's just see if it even hits. It probably not.
Roll,
but-
buddy.
Yeah, let's
No,
go.
it hits.
Okay, well,
19. It hits.
that hits.
They only get 2 pips.
Do they only get 2 pips?
It gains the summon trait, which is only gets 2 pips.
All right, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
okay.
If I don't know if he has
Disregard
it, and
Disregard
Rangers
it.
get an ability that can give up their pip to their pip. I don't know about
It does not.
mages.
Not that I know of.
Sounds like something only a summoner
Doesn't
would
know.
get.
Yep, that sounds like a summoner thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, my bad, y'all. My bad. Disregard this. It didn't happen.
However, Darian is right after you. Darian, what do?
Okay. I am mad. I'm a attack.
16 will hit. 14. Okay.
Attack a second time.
+2. with that.
You don't need to. You don't need to. There you had
I'm
1 each.
attacking all the times because I want to.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I'm mad.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the third point. You just kind of keep on beating into the thing, even after the first hit. It had 1 HP. It had just 1 HP. That's it. You just kind of pummel this thing into a nice fleshy pulp.
I could use a medic bag.
Right.
How much HP do you have left, buddy?
2.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, that's fine. It's okay.
Oh, lie
That's-
down. I got you. I got you.
Do you have your weapon as 2d8?
Yes. That's what magic weapon does.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
true.
he had magic weapon open.
I'm trying to figure out if I got my fucking crit damage right on my thing. I didn't get the drag and drop like other.
We'll look at it later. It's fine.
It's just all these pluses are super fucking. Because I'm a dum dum.
It's fine. Nonetheless, you guys fucking wiped the floor with them. I was kind of expecting that to be hard, but that's fine. Yeah, easy enough. You guys managed to dispose of the creatures that were coming out of the lake. As you do, everything seems to go quiet as Seer seems to tend to Darian. Go ahead and make me a medicine check, Darian, or not Darian, Seer. 14.
14.
Uh,
No, probably.
it needs to be a 15. Correctly.
It specifically
Can I-
says so in the
It's on
description of the-
myself. Because I have my own medic kit.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's in the skill.
So
It's usually 15.
yeah, DC is 15.
So can I?
You can treat yourself, yes. Okay, 21. 21 makes it.
There you go.
Yay, 2d8.
And you're just trained in it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
For now.
So 2d8, yeah. Correct.
I think he has to choose to try and go for the DC 20 check.
Oh, rolling against the high. Yeah, you are correct. But it has to be called beforehand.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh, buddy.
I'm back up to 5.
Oh.
It's better than 2.
Yay.
You can only increase the DC to 20 if you're an expert,
Yeah.
but it's fine.
Well, he didn't come for it anyway, so.
Medicine is a really good.
Medicine is incredible.
Well, it makes sense. It's like actually a fucking good skill now.
It's viable. It's
Yeah,
useful.
It's
you're right.
viable, yeah.
As you're all kind of treating your wounds and kind of recovering from this, you do see an older man coming out with a few guards. He's older, probably in his late 50s, gray hair, blue eyes, seems to be running out with a set of a couple of guards and a hybrid in robes, seems to be younger, probably early late teens, who is a bear hybrid, a polar bear hybrid actually. White hair, brown eyes, and they seem to be running out to you. As they do, kind of like, we heard those disturbance. What happened?
Wave our hands across the undead. Undead.
You may have lost 2 guys.
Oh shit! I'm gonna attempt to go as soon as I'm sorry. I'm gonna attempt to go look at the guard that was thrown in, or the other guy thrown off. Like, oh shit!
As you look at the one guard that was able to be kind of thrown off, they managed to scurry away. You just like see him over here, like behind the block of ice.
Right.
As you look into the water, try and look into the water, look into the deeper parts, like the shallow parts. You can kind of see into. As you look towards the deeper part, see anything?
Oh dear.
You lost a man.
As you kind of say that, the mayor looks a little bit off-put. Like he looks obviously very worried. As he kind of looks behind you, Gabriel's like, "Wait, you didn't finish the zombie right there. It's the one behind you."
Go.
You let go of the spear. Yeah, okay. It's like, oh wait,
Yeah.
never mind. This was my imagination.
Why didn't we kill it?
I had to. I'm sorry.
Same.
So, as apologize. We've been having a unfortunate series of events. My name is Henry Thompson. I'm a mayor of the city. This is one of our apprentices, mage apprentice, Ravana. The girl kind of behind the mayor. This one kind of waves from behind the mayor. I do apologize. Unfortunately, our mage has gone missing. At least the most knowledgeable in the arcane arts, and they were kind of helping with the investigation. Unfortunately, it seems there's some unfortunate news about them potentially, from what the guards have told me. Please.
I'd like to stand up and walk close to him and put up my hand. There, I was called to help investigate
Yes,
those
yes, yes.
bodies.
Yes. I'm thankful for you and your compatriots to come and hopefully resolve this matter for us. It's been quite disturbing for quite some while, and I'm more than happy to reward you for your efforts if you can hopefully resolve this issue for us.
We'll need to build a wall around your water.
I will get right on that. And he kind of just motions to his men.
I do not consider the issue resolved for yeah. Something has tampered with the peaceful slumber of your folk.
Yes, and we'll definitely discuss that further. We'll have to go to the tavern, as it kind of works as both my home and everything within the city. Office is there. Of course, that's also why you are more than welcome to stay there for free, and back to your meals will also be for free, since you are investigating this matter. That also goes for your friends as well.
Sounds good. That sounds fair.
Much obliged.
And also my friend here, our young apprentice, though she is young and still learning the arts, she will help you as much as possible. She does have some magical skills, so if you need any sort of assistance with anything magical, she may be able to assist you. Just kind of waves to you all again, kind of with a little meek, shy hello.
Hello!
Ah! Kind of hides on there again.
Word of advice: burn the bodies. Just don't throw them in the lake no more.
We will take that advice. And you do see people are starting to take like the ice that's kind of piled up, and they are starting to form like a wall around the edges of the lake there.
Can I shot 4 arrows. Can I retrieve them?
Hey, yes.
Thanks.
Okay.
Magic is so cost effective.
As kind of looks
I need
like
some cash, by the way. I'm kind of broke.
I well,
need some money. What my change?
we can assist you, like I mentioned, with free room and food. Unfortunately, in all fairness, as soon as the job is done, then I will be happy to pay you a rather decent services. I would say 20 gold for each of you.
Yeah.
That would be great.
If you got anybody that's hurt, I can heal them as well for a price.
I can also heal them.
Luckily, those that are still with
Guys, they're
us
out there.
don't seem to be injured beyond a few scrapes or bruises, so I don't think your services will be necessary, though I do appreciate the offer. But come.
You're welcome.
Let us get out of the snow. Let's get out of the cold. Let's go back to the inn so we can discuss things. I believe there is probably questions you wish to ask, and I do believe I have some information that might assist you further in this investigation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And as you kind of walk towards the inn, does anybody need a break or anything? Like 15 minutes, anything like that?
Not
I
at
could
the
use
moment.
a quick pee break.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's what we survive.
Let's go and take a 10, and we'll come back to it and
Alright.
continue.
Okay.
All right.
Right back.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'd planned for today to be a little bit of a longer session, because I don't have anything to do after this. So, yeah.
Also, did I mention I have intimidating glare?
That does not surprise me. And it's also very useful.
sadly, don't think affects the zombies only because they're immune to mental.
This is also possibly true. I can
Uh,
confirm
Glare
or
is really
deny.
good because you do not
You
have
can
to
demoralize with the mere glare. When you do demoralize the auditory trait and gain the visual trait, you don't take a penalty if the creature doesn't understand me.
correct.
That's pretty much it. If it don't
Demoralize
understand
is
me,
still mental.
still,
Oh,
I
it's
can
still good.
demoralize your bird. I can demoralize your bird.
It's still good. I'm just saying, do not forget your descriptors. Because dear God, there's a lot of them. I have to remember if it has concentrate, I can't use it while raging. That is, unless it has rage.
All right. Oh, some good shots that Zir did to open up to start us off with.
Eventually, you can intimidate someone to where you deal bonus damage to them because they're scared of you. I don't remember what low skill level that is.
Some of these notes away.
No more notes, the better.
Listen, I have 3 screens. I have all of them are full of everything.
3 screens, you say?
Not enough screens. Not enough.
You just need bigger screen.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Thinking about getting a bigger screen.
I either need an additional screen or a bigger screen. I'm not sure which.
Get 80 screens.
That's yes.
You should get a second computer and have 3 on each.
I mean, I also thought about that, but that's probably not going to come for a while. So
Yeah.
I wish I could afford another computer with 3 screens. But,
You
someday.
don't have to make the second computer a gaming rig. You could tone down the horsepower.
True.
I was talking with someone. I was like, "Yeah, I've got this one. I've got this laptop and this computer." It's like, how much has it been? Oh, the laptop was cheap. Oh, well, I was his laptop, but he only needed it for access to things.
Ugh.
I think I will take alchemist archetype, so I can drink drugs and rage harder.
All right.
That's the way to do it.
Just love being a spellcaster. I mean, I can just determine how I'm gonna port a situation, change my style of doing it.
It's true.
You can
Huh.
add more spells to your caster list too by taking a wizard or a sorcerer archetype or witch.
Anyways, next level, you should get Stitch Flesh.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
Which allows you to
Already got-
treat,
I already
allows you
got
to
an
heal
idea.
undead. You do?
Yeah.
Nah, he wants
Yeah.
the
I got a plan.
what is it called?
I want the stab harder archetype.
I want the invincible archetype.
that well,
Wait, invincible as an unhurt or invincible like from Invincible?
yes.
I would like to be able to just yes.
Yes. Step away just for a second.
All our
Done.
spells now, so Hopefully, we don't have nothing else to do today.
Where is that? It must be a higher level.
I mean, we just.
Can we be level 2? Did we level up in the middle of session and continue playing?
I mean, earlier today we were fighting.
Oh, it's fucking level 1. Harming Hand. The mordant power of your negative energy grows. When you cast harm, you roll d10s instead of d8. Or you can get the healing version.
Where do you see this?
Cleric feats level 1. Choose Harming Hands or Healing Hand. There's just a way to boost your potential heal or harm. Healer's Gloves, which is a really good item just to have. Also, I think increases your base healing effect by like 1 or 2. Staff of Healing. There's a large variety of healing items that increase your base healing amount by a little bit.
Also, a while back, did you see the what's it called? Theme songs I posted in Frontier's headquarters, kind of? It's a list from Big Bear Friend.
Yeah.
Did you listen to it?
Actually, didn't get a chance to listen to it.
Now's the perfect time. It's Step Up by Drowning Pool. And of course, all of these are kind of rock. Just letting you know.
I came across a song in my SoundCloud radio that I have been fucking obsessed with.
What's it called?
Guardians by Almighty Zero.
Yeah. Wait, what?
It's just a song that came across my radio, and it's got me just fucking mesmerized. You know, I like my electronic,
True.
but like everything about like the opener, drop, the in between, the bridge back into the second verse. There's no lyrics. The second segment, and they just add in just a little bit more. I love it. It's got me completely mesmerized.
I was taking my dog for a walk earlier, listening to a playlist, and one song instantly came to mind after about this game was I don't know if anybody's heard Man Man, but the song "Loot My Body."
That's what we do every session.
It's true. It's true, actually. Right here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm here physically.
Oh. All right. So we'll go. Okay. So, as you all go ahead and follow the mayor back to tavern / his home / his office / his work area.
Mhm.
It's a small town. You gotta work with God. So goes ahead and brings you to the tavern and kind of leads you upstairs. Kind of leads you down the hall to a set of double doors. She opens and lets you to his office. There, he goes ahead and takes a very slow sit behind his desk. Ravana is sits kind of chair in the corner, sits down politely, and kind of minds her own business. As you all walk in, there are 2 couches lined on each side of a table that's in front of the desk. Motion chairs like, please take a seat and discuss things.
Of course. I'd take a seat right across from him if possible.
So, it's not so much across from him because, like, so. Yes, imagine like the table's like right here. There's a couch on this side, table in the middle. You guys have an option of the side either couch.
I'm just gonna take a look around the room, see if there's anything of interest or value.
Tons actually. There's globe. There's stealth, telescopes. There is. See various like compasses and maps. You see various books, lining shelves. You do see in the middle of the table there seems to be like almost like like that those dishes. Like there's a large dish on the bottom, and it kind of gets smaller on the top. And there's like various dishes, different levels, and there's various cookies lining the trays. You do see there are teacups set out that seem to be made of finely made. You do see on like various sort of tables, smaller tables, are like vases table, smaller trinkets kind of lining the shelves, like statues and watches and other stuff with that. So yeah, there's quite a bit here.
Okay.
I'm gonna position myself like in a way that I can join the conversation, but also facing the door, just out of habit.
Okay, yeah, easy enough.
I'll be in the darkest part of the room. In the
I
darkest corner.
does not surprise me.
Sorry, but it's very well lit, so you cannot actually.
Yeah, there's no dark. There's no dark amount. Funny enough,
I just sit on this sofa.
I mean, if you're actually looking for a dark spot, seems Ravana. It's kind of in the corner. It's dimly lit in the corner, and to make yourself scarce. Probably shy. I mean, you could definitely join her over there.
I will. I just mosey on over there.
She sees you kind of mosey on over and kind of sees you kind of stand there. She looks a little like taken aback. Not so much like she's scared of you, but more like, oh my god, there's someone in the space, someone in my bubble. What am I doing? Oh no.
I give her a nod, and I just look towards the mayor.
It's just kind of like a weak little laugh, like hi, yeah, like a little wave. She's probably not good with people.
Right.
That wasn't obvious enough. And as you'll kind of sit or take your places, he just kind of nods like, right. So, I'm going to presume first and foremost you all have a few questions. So let me start with that, if I may answer any questions you have.
Do you have any idea why? Other than bringing me up here, just a search for the people. Any other reason why you brought me here at least?
Well, obviously to search for the people, but also to find out kind of what's going on. Because there's many things that we've kind of think for a moment. I don't want to say covered up, but we've definitely kept on off the record
Appearances
to keep the peace of the town. I'm sure you can imagine if anything were to arise that are extremely out of the norm, then you can imagine there might be some chaos that ensues. So we've kind of kept that off the record under wraps so that that doesn't happen. something.
can understand that.
Right, and to that extent, something you should know. Ravana, I believe you can enlighten them on this. And Ravana kind of perks up. It's like, oh, yes. Right. And she kind of just scuttles over to like the front. She looks shy. Imagine, if you will, first day of school, and you have to give a speech in front of the class. And imagine that standing right in front of you right now.
You mean the scary elven lady?
Ravana is having a hard time speaking in front of people.
Yes.
She's
Very much so.
heavily introverted.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. You mean she didn't say that? That's just what she looks like. Okay, sorry.
But as she kind of stands up, when we were first investigating, I came to the conclusion of something, and the mayor kind of saw something. So this kind of took place after, and this is mainly why we also asked you to come down, Mr. Baker, Sir Baker, Mr. Baker.
Either one.
Right. So, something we noticed about 10 years ago with Mr. Reese's wife, the late Claudia Reese, is she seemed to have been cursed. I believe cursed is the best word. At the time, unfortunately, we weren't quite knowledgeable in the arcane arts, so we took our best course of action, and we hoped that throwing her body into the oceans, which is said to have, at that time, were thought to have magical properties, would hopefully remove the curse. Concerning what has happened now, we suspect it has maybe something to do with that, but we can't completely say for sure. But as that is something strange, at least within recent years, that we would want to note. She kind of
Whoa! You guys took the lady and threw her in the lake?
Well, okay. So understand. Especially during that time, it was believed that the lake held magical properties for the dead. Obviously, that has been debunked at this time. But by that time, it was 10 years ago, so it's not like we could actually do anything about it. So yes, she was thrown into the lake, but you have to understand it was under the assumption that the lake was thought to have spiritual or even arcane properties that would remedy the curse or situation that may have been caused.
Wait, so she was actually cursed, or you just thought she was cursed?
We were under the assumption, like after she died, there was some because the mayor did notice something strange. He did, I believe, Mary said it was black veins appeared. The mayor kind of gives a solemn, slow nod. Right, and my teacher at that time, I was younger, I was still learning. However, I do remember vaguely at that time. They did say that it was some sort of curse, and again, under assumptions that the lake held magical properties, we decided to throw her in to hopefully remove the curse and let her spirit be free. Obviously, now that's realize that isn't the case. It's just a normal lake. Still, superstition holds, and that's why we kind of throw bodies to the lake, because we don't expect them to be cursed or anything. But we are more thoughtful of that situation. But nonetheless, I guess we do believe that perhaps maybe this has something to do with it. So the gap in years makes us hesitant to know for sure.
Well, well. Bet it.
Yeah.
They bet it.
Um,
They did not get rid of it properly, and now they done created a bigger problem. Yep.
That may be
I
unfortunately
think
the situation. We don't know much beyond that. Unfortunately, this isn't exactly how they say exactly our wheelhouse. Unfortunately, I'm still a mage apprentice. I don't know the arts that much. I've been doing some studying into the situation. However, my teacher, which it sounds like they are no longer with us, unfortunately. And at that point, she kind of looks a little solemn herself and incredibly worried because now this is a weight on her shoulders. She continues, but there are some things I did look into. I do know that Claudia is actually not from here. I was able to figure that out with some investigation. I was able to figure out her maiden name, which is Loriandra. I'm not sure if anybody is familiar with that. Does that ring a bell to anybody?
Sure.
Let's see. This would be Baker. Actually, probably only Baker. Go ahead and make me society, please.
Society.
I've got that.
15.
I'm trained in it as well.
This is specific only to Baker because he has a connection to a specific place. Which do you have connections to your brother, the Frontier?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Okay. So you, I will say with 15 Society, may have heard of this name. It's a little vague. The main thing you know is that it's definitely a family from the Frontier, but it wasn't on the main island of the Frontier. It was like from a separate island. The name escapes you, though.
Huh. That name sounds kind of familiar. I think my brother once mentioned something similar or something. I think they're from the Frontier or something.
The Frontier. Mainly the Frontier, or like the whole of the Frontier? Could you narrow it down?
It was like an island probably just off of the Frontier, I'm guessing.
Island.
Because it doesn't sound like one of the noble families.
And at this point, I'm going to roll an occultism for. She has a +7 in this. That's really good. Okay. Kind of thinks for a moment. Wait. Are you mentioning the Darkened Isles?
Oh, the Darkened Isles. Yeah, it's been a while since I received a letter from my brother. Probably like the last time I received one was when they said they were heading off to the Darkened Isles. But I didn't receive a letter after that. It's been a while.
That's interesting. From what I know, it's a lot of family. Well, I would say families, but mainly a lot of darker entities kind of come from that region. Vampires, werewolves, those sorts of things.
That would make sense. Since it is literally a Darkened Isle. I kind of heard that my brothers were going there to get some like vampire blood or something. I don't know why.
That's well, it's said to be useful in some potion making. I've never tried it myself. It seems a little morbid, but nonetheless, well, that maybe clears up something. Did you? We did hear you went to the home. Did you find anything?
Oh, there's plenty of bodies, and there's this camera that I used, but Z is usually holding on to. And they mentioned they saw like someone that looks similar to the dead wife that you threw in the lake.
Everybody goes pale, but also all heads turn to Z.
Yeah, the camera takes picture of the ghost.
Well, no, you can see ghosts, but you can't actually.
Well, it took a picture of the ghost, and then the ghost faded from the image, so can't really show you proof. But she looked an awful lot like the lady in the picture with the old man.
And I would be warned, the camera seems to radiate some sort of necromantic-ish
Can
energy.
I see the camera?
Like, Tash had it last.
No, I gave it to Darian.
Oh, I have it, I guess.
Careful of the dog.
Hot potato.
Not.
I
So I had
handed
Darian
it
looking
over.
at floorboards, right?
Yeah, I grabbed it from the backpack. So I was not paying attention to that since I was being beat the crap out of by someone dead. I
Yes.
handed it over.
Okay. And she will take a look at it, and I believe she has the spell. Sure.
You can just give him a spell.
She has it now.
Okay. She's gonna take some time to look at it. She seems to cast some spells on it as well. And if she looked pale, and she can look any paler, as she kind of like starts casting spells and doing various things to it. Yeah, she doesn't look happy. She kind of holds up the camera. She's kind of motion to's it. So I have good news and bad news. The bad news is, the camera's cursed. The good news is it's only for a specific person.
Oh boy.
Who? Can you tell?
I unfortunately I cannot tell.
Only that it is a tune. See?
No, not so much that. The camera doesn't require any sort of tunement or anything of the like. Otherwise, the camera wouldn't have worked for your friend there. It's more like it's strange. It's more along the lines like if someone specifically uses it, then the curse is placed on. Oh.
Yeah, I don't want that back. So I found it at the man's house. So I guess it belonged to one of them.
Kind of looks at the mirror. Kind of looks at the rest
You
of
know
you.
what type of curse it is?
I can guess.
What type of effect it will have? So catch ghosts.
All I can tell is that it's cursed. It's made to curse a specific person, and the lens in particular is what's mostly magical about it. It's made to see the undead, as well as the camera itself is made to be able to take pictures infinitely. That seems to be the main two properties of the camera. Well, beyond the cursed part.
Yeah, that part's cool. The cursed part's not.
If anyone else wants it, I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Well, the curse, it looks like the curse has already been casted, as it were, so you don't have to worry about that. But fact of the matter is that the item was still considered cursed.
So, is it possible that this is what cursed
Great.
Claudia, or whatever?
Claudia, that would be my best guess.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, that must be quite dangerous then.
It's, I don't know if it's dangerous, but I'd be cautious with it. Was definitely. Well, that is an issue. I can look into it further, but I'm not sure what I'll find. And here you go. If you wish to take the camera back, actually, it serves no purpose to us or me.
Well, it's able to apparently
Thank
see
you.
souls. It was very useful. That's how we found the bodies.
Fair, but I believe since you found it, you should be able to keep it.
So, Z, do you want to hold on to it again?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
If you don't want it, I'm perfectly happy to take it.
Pardon?
I'm
You want the
just
camera?
asking Z.
I mean, if it's not gonna curse me, then it might be useful.
The curse should theoretically be spent.
Correct.
So it is just a functioning camera with no.
Anybody uses and can see it, and you can use the lens to see undead.
Has
Sounds
ghost
pretty
sight
cool.
and takes pictures. Sounds pretty cool.
That's great.
I don't
Yeah.
see a use for it, but
Yeah, we should keep it. Yeah.
And we could potentially see that ghost thing again.
Well,
Or find hidden bodies.
I think we found all the bodies. Maybe
Maybe in other places as well. You never know.
on our travels. Maybe this will help us
We-
on our journey.
So, I do have other questions though. How long has have people been going missing?
Probably within. Kind of looks at the mirror. Say, probably a month now.
And how many people lived in this town before then?
I mean, I couldn't say the exact number. Maybe like 200 or 300 people.
Oh, that's a decent, actually, amount then.
So one of the guards had mentioned that that Charles there had was seeing his deceased wife. How long had that been going on?
Kind of things from was like, now that you mention it, that was also about maybe a month and a half, a month ago.
Do you know of anything that happened a month or a month and a half ago that would potentially cause something to happen like this?
Kind of thinks on it again. I can't say for sure. All I know from my own experience and what I've learned, and I do apologize, but I just know that people started missing about a month ago. I presumed it was rumor, but Charles started hallucinating. He was older, chalked it up to dementia and the like. Honestly, when you know things happen. But it's around that time that we, about maybe a week or two in, started to notice people were missing, and then a week now, days. That's when we noticed that Charles had an unfortunate past.
How recent did the wildlife started acting funny?
That was about 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
All right.
Not that long ago.
No, not that long at all.
We went missing a month ago. Wildlife started acting funny 2 weeks ago. And now we got undead coming out of the lake now. Alright.
I would say Seer. Go ahead and roll me undead lore.
Alright. There we go. Now I hope this is a good one, because last time it let me down hard. Come on now. There we go.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Okay. So Seer, as you're kind of putting the pieces together, something doesn't add up to you, especially considering the undead. If this was a vampire, then it would have stopped at animals. But now you have the undead rising, and if it was vampires, it would be undead would be vampiric in nature. So something doesn't add up here.
Mm-hmm. Still missing something, everybody. Something ain't adding up. There's something else going on. The case is not over yet. At all.
Well, that sounds.
I mean, we're kind of.
I'm going to. In fact, this sounds something vaguely familiar that you've heard of before, Seer. Since you got a natural 20, I'm going to give this to you. Give me 1 second.
Alright. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I got something on my brain. Something coming. Wait.
Something's rattling around in there.
What's that, boy?
Ah.
There's a horrific vampire trapped in the water well? Oh, shit.
Eyes are turning red. What do I see?
Thinking about it, this is specifically Lord Nevermore. So that's why I'm giving it to you, because it would sound up otherwise. Natural 20, this is what it sounds like. It does relate to the end. So. It's as you wish.
Alright.
This is what that sounds like to you.
Wife is not dead. At least completely dead.
They both kind of look at you like,
Lives.
what do you mean?
Lives a different form.
Like
a dying person's soul is corrupted or tainted, as they say, at the exact moment of death. Signs are not usually imminent. To be seen hours after the time of death, which we would not have known since she was thrown in the ocean immediately or recent before she got dead. Could be a hag.
Believe her to be a ghoul?
She can be a hag.
Hag? Okay.
A hag could be formed from a cursed person, of course.
A hag was just like an
What
old
type
lady.
of hag? But Get some time, yo.
But as I recall, the reports say they threw her into the briny waters. Where could she have possibly come from? Unless she like got out and
There's
went
different
somewhere.
types of hags.
Sea hag.
It's
Do you think
sea
she
hag.
got out of the water and went somewhere else?
Why would it take like 10 years for her to come back as a hag?
Ocean currents are very bad. They can
Yeah,
swoop
also
you
the
far
water-
away.
But she shouldn't have really been able
Was very
to
deep.
come back here.
Oh,
It'd been some time. Things could have changed, but she could not be dead right now. The original cursed person. It has to be her. Originally.
Sia believes I trust Sia's knowledge. Sounds like business is not finished. If Sia's knowledge is to be trusted, have a horrific hag stalking these lands. That sounds terrifying.
So what can you tell us about hags there, Seer?
Magic
Usually
is
old women.
strange.
Well, Seer's got undead lore, which is why I ask.
know.
I will go ahead and kind of, because they are different from what you guys will probably know. Again, with the natural 20. So hags form when someone is cursed, specifically a woman. Their soul is corrupted in some way, shape, or form. In this case, a curse. And so when that happens at the time of death, they don't die right away. The corruption kind of spreads through the body. And it could take days, weeks, months, years for that corruption to spread and eventually take over the body specifically. Once that happens, the hag is formed, and then it kind of works off more baser instincts. In which case, it either takes some sort of revenge, or it starts to cause some sort of chaos. Depends on the soul that once lived and the type of curse or corruption that encountered. That's usually the question mark hag. They are considered undead. And
Alright.
these specifically the creatures can be put to rest, but they are known to be very powerful spellcasters.
Alrighty. So,
Okay.
so
what form
even
do they
though
come in?
Jack is... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, like what form do they come in? Like, because we just seen pictures of the.
So there are a few things that come to mind for use here specifically. They come in many different forms. Considering what you have heard, it could be something like a sea hag. You have heard the sort of messing with the blood. Could be a blood hag. It could be just a general hag. There are hags that kind of are general in purpose. They don't specifically rule a specific domain as it is. But those are a little bit rarer as they kind of dabble in everything. So there are a variety of hags, but that, again, I'm going to need a lot with the natural 20 because it is natural 20. Of the multiple hags that could be, it's probably one of those three.
So not completely what I meant. Like I just meant, are they ghostly? Are they?
Oh,
They have like a physical body?
Are they corporeal or incorporeal? Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm looking for.
That That gets a little bit weird as well, as they are considered undead.
We'll see.
They can actually be both. They can be both corporeal and non-corporeal. They can kind of go in and out. When they are corporeal, though, you know that they kind of take on the form of similar to that of a ghost,
Okay.
which is probably why you saw through the lens.
Yeah, we're up. We not ready for this, guys. We gotta go. I'll tell y'all all this.
Hag does kind of sound outside of our purview feat of capability.
Yeah,
Well,
I came here to see what I can do. Just me alone, I doubt I'll be able to do it.
That doesn't mean we couldn't report it to, or at least I mean, we're not gonna just abandon them. But like, it sounds like that sounds like a report to a major city.
Ravana will also perk up at this time. There is something else I know about hags. They tend to gather a lot of things. Managed to find it. Managed to find a slayer. Not uncommon to dragons. It might have some sort of word. That'll interest you.
It does interest, but do we believe
That's interesting.
only freshly bloody adventurers as ourselves capable of down a powerful cursed hag?
Probably not, as of right now.
Also, where even would such a layer be?
She kind of looks out towards the window, and you see as she follow her vision, look out towards the lake.
That's what I thought.
Oh. Who
Also,
here can
question.
swim in frozen waters? I am not raising my hand. I can swim. The water's cold.
I can
Not ready
swim.
for it. I gotta give you some time.
I think we need some polar bears around here.
I
We
can
could-
swim. And I'm
I
in
can
swimming.
swim, but I don't want to swim
I
in
mean,
cold water.
if you
Beer,
give,
raise,
go ahead, Beer.
Beer raises his hand and he says, "If you double my take, I won't mind going in."
Okay, slams his hand on the desk. Deal. In fact, I will double all your takes if you manage to get rid of this.
No way, nothing. You can't bribe me at all. What about with money? I forgot you could bribe me with money.
I will give you 40 gold each, plus
Indeed,
whatever
you can.
whatever the hag has ordered. That's the mayor talking, by the way.
That's really hard to turn down.
That is.
Yeah.
So this is an offer
That's-
of adventure. Oh,
This is
Yeah,
for
bro.
all of you.
Of course.
Additionally, Ravana,
Carriage.
I believe you were mentioning something. Yes, if you give me a day or two, if we should be okay and have been attacked. They don't have that much power, but enough. But I think we should be okay for a day or two. If you give me some time, I could possibly make some potions for you that allow you to breathe underwater.
A
Oh, good.
day or two.
We
A day or two. That caravan's that's behind.
I can talk to we can talk to the caravan.
A day or two won't make much.
On a race to the city?
Yeah, we still got weeks and weeks ahead, and other caravans might encounter such troubles, the same troubles. Hell, some of the caravans might not even make it. The
2
goal
years
is
later.
to get there.
True,
Is
that's
to get
probably right.
there.
To get
The
there first.
competition
years.
is to get there first.
2 years later, we made it, guys. This is our third trip here.
The goal is to get there. The reward is to get there first.
Yeah.
But the contract says to get there safely.
Yes.
If
the thing is though, is if we don't do any situation, still we're gonna run into more possessed animals probably and stuff on the which is just gonna be
I guess.
I will.
I'm not opposed to
I
taking
will
care of
further
it.
sweeten the
It's gonna
pot.
get worse.
America speaks up. I will further sweeten this pot that if you do this for us, I will send a letter of recommendation. You say caravan. I presume you are taking part in the races.
Yes.
Correct.
I will send personally my own letter of recommendation to the fort, and should you, even if you should come in any place, they should be able to also offer you a relatively decent reward,
Ooh, reputation, you say?
among other things.
You could most definitely bribe Gabriel with good reputation.
Yeah, that sounds like something nice.
Don't do not get me wrong. Prospects of gold and riches, wonderful. But reputation, that is what a tribal leader truly would desire. Give some weight behind the words I say.
Very well. So then we're in agreement.
I vote yes.
Seems like it.
All right.
Yes.
He kind of had you with the loot, really.
I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, fair enough. To be fair, I am just doing my job right now.
All right. Well, of course, your lodgings are free. Also, the food is free as well. I heard we have some nicely smoked salmon with steamed vegetables and a dessert of apple pie. So you are free to help yourselves do that as well, if you so wish.
Listen, no offense, but I'm not
Your mayor,
getting fish out of that lake.
I have one request.
Yes.
Mayor, I have one request. Need to borrow a workshop. For a couple days.
I think we can do that. I believe there is something underneath the tavern here. I don't know if it's a workshop specifically, but I'm sure you can arrange it to your needs.
Much obliged.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Well, please, by all means, take a rest. Put your minds at ease, at least for the next day or so. I will talk to your caravan leader. You have nothing to worry about there. I will handle that for you. But for now, rest up. Make yourselves as fighting fit as possible, and we will go ahead and make sure you are ready for your trip into the lake and deal with this for us.
It's like the only part of this I'm not looking.
What, going down to the briny deep?
Yeah. Even with a potion of water breathing, it's gonna be.
Sure, we'll be fine.
Well-
Fine.
You know, if it's just a bunch of will saves, I'm good with that. You must have a strong will to go to the cold water.
Or be brave.
Beer.
Or stupid. You know what?
Beer.
You can also be stupid.
Well, Beer has 3 of those things on his side. He's amphibious. He likes the cold. And I guess danger's irrelevant to him.
Oh, that's
He'll
true.
either fight danger or it won't be his problem much longer.
The cold kind of Gabriel embraces the tenets of the silver dragon. Silver.
Ready.
Okay, and I will say, as you will kind of, some of you either half-heartedly or with great hesitation take on the assignments laid before you, with agreement to the mayor, with promise of riches, fame, and who knows what else. You all go ahead, rest for the night, get a long rest, and we'll can go over 2 days of downtime. But for now, go ahead and end our session there for today. Also, congratulations, you all reach level 2.
Yay.
Alex, if I justify the archetype by studying with the chick as she makes her potion,
Yes.
it's just so fucking cool. Matches the story.
That's kind of. I figured that's the case,
I
so I
hope
kind of
it-
waited till now to go ahead and let you guys level. So I figured that'd work out for everybody.
yeah.
I'm so happy I hit that 20 because now I can play. Ah,
Yeah, that was
Oh.
a good roll. I had to give you guys like at least I'd throw a few bones out there because that was a pretty good roll. Well done.
As I'm already gonna say this because DM, I want you to be prepared.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
Oh, God.
level up. I'm gonna become a tattoo artist. Okay. Hear me?
Oh no.
And yes.
I'm worried. I'm already worried.
Get tattooed. We're gonna get tattooed. We're gonna get tattooed.
No. Lord save me. Oh no.
I have the most HP.
Workshop.
How many do you have?
36.
Oh,
That
nice.
is-
I only
That is
have
literally twice mine.
I only have 28.
What?
You're fighter?
28 what?
No,
Mhm.
What
I
did you
am a
say?
cleric.
Hit points.
Oh, you're D8. Gotcha. Yes. So I say D8. Remember, there's no rolling